Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on our home team. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Shifts by him. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 26-yard line.
Now Ward. And that is incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, first and 15. Working out of the gun here, Ward. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, Jack. Go.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Craig. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. For this defense, very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Now Ward on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now, Ward. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
To throw, here's Ward. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
It all all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Quick throw complete. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
First down, Las Vegas.
Here we go.
They'll run up the middle with Campbell. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving the yard up to the 42. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, 3rd down. You look at this defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typically what we might see.
Pressure comes and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be taken at the 13. A very good return that time, 18 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Come on, come on. Hey, Bronco 80. Let's go.
Up the middle they go. It's Craig, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Craig. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Craig. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
On the jump.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Ward. He finds his man, complete. That's Craig. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Ready?
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
On the RP, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Cam Ward with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Ready?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready? Go.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Here we go. Set.
They will toss to Brown. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Second and 5. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Come on, come on.
13 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They work now on 2nd and 9. This is Brown going up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 3rd and 9 here.
65, go!
They'll set up a throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Brewer. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room. Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Ward from the gun on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Ward. And this is caught. It's a gain of 35.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Here we go.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2. They go up the middle with Campbell. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Raiders.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now a 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Now back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Taking it about the 16. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. To throw is Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Moore. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Moore. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They'll throw again, Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 20-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
They'll try the left side. It's Craig. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Right back to him on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. Touchdown! From 10 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Now the extra point. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score our home team 21. Visitors 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Warner. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 4. He doubled down. He wound up getting 8.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Ready? Las Vegas.
Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Las Vegas.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
19. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Brewer. And down inside the 15 he goes. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down and just a couple.
Ready, ready.
At the 6-yard line.
Go.
2nd and 2. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he is all the way up past the 25. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Working out of the gun here, Ward. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football back at their own 17.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with this 3-score deficit and time fading. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Again, they run with Campbell. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with third and about 6 yards to go.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15. First down.
Back to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
a great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw a football.
yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
First down.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On first down, it's Craig. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Come on, set, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Craig. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Ready.
To throw, here's Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 18 on the play.
And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock.
On the set.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tigers, go.
They'll drop the throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
So it's